Hi, my name is Nikki, and I help teachers get hired at online schools. And I also help teachers increase their income by establishing multiple streams of revenue. In this video, we're going to talk about how I got some traction at Outschool. The very first class that I taught at Outschool was in the summer of 2020. I applied somewhere like in April, and then I just didn't have time to start teaching until July or August. And I actually ended up cutting my class short. I had an ongoing class that was for advanced Spanish. I was considering the dual language group or native speakers who really wanted to practice reading over the summer. And I did, I think, like 4 sessions when I had that class. But I ended up canceling it because I launched my course at the end of August and just felt a lot of pressure to focus on that. So I really felt like I would have burned out if I didn't stop teaching at Outschool for that time. So balance is key, people. All right, anyway, I got back on teaching at Outschool, opened up some different classes because I felt like the advanced Spanish didn't really get that much traction. Even though it had a lot of saves, nobody was really signing up for it. Like, I had 2 people sign up for it. But we're going to pause right there because what I found is that if you give it time, if you give it, I would say, like a month and a half, and you have a student that you're teaching, even if it's 1 student, over time, for whatever reason, you do get more people that sign up. So that's what I learned. So I kind of went in with a different attitude when I opened up classes again. I think I started in December. So it's now January, and January 4th, January 5th, and I've been teaching on there for like a full month now. And that's what I noticed, that by the 3rd week, my class had maybe 5 students, 4 or 5 students. And then I realized, okay, I'm going to open up some more sections. And then I got 2 students in another section. And then I got 6 students. And then I got 8 students. And then I got a full class of 9 students. So, and I also, one of my strategies was to charge a lower price. I got that idea from Lena, teacher Lena. She's doing pretty well on Outschool as well, and she inspired me to teach there again, or try it out again. And she, I think, is making around $40 an hour, and then with my classes that are 8 or 9 students, with those sections, I'll also be making around $40 an hour with the current price that I have. But my goal is, or my plan is, as I get more reviews, I'll up that price. So that way I'll eventually make $60 an hour, and hopefully down the road, as other teachers are making, $100 an hour. So, and you can have as many students in the class as you want. I have my cap at 9. I might increase it to 10 or 11 just to test it out and see how it goes. What I've noticed as well is that sometimes you'll have like a student or 2 that doesn't show up. So far though, most students do show up. And then the other thing I'd like to share is that the students have all been really well behaved, knock on wood, and they're just so sweet, eager to learn, and excited for the class. I have taught middle school Spanish 1, and then I also opened up an upper elementary class for beginner Spanish, and a super Spanish class also for upper elementary, but that's 3 days a week. So the other 2 Spanish classes are 1 day a week, and then the super Spanish is 3 days a week. All of my sections are 25 minutes. I think it's important to, if you're charging a lower price, you shouldn't be teaching for more than a half an hour, in my opinion. So it's $7 per section, per person. So that's a $7, 25 minutes. So at a minimum, if I have 1 student, I'll at least be making $14 an hour, which to me is like, that's like minimum wage, but it's better than, nothing. And you have to go in with the idea that you're going to be building a business. It's not going to take off right away. So overall, what I've earned from Outschool is $25 an hour in my first month. But I can see that increasing already because I have 2 sections where I'm going to be making around $40 an hour. And if you're thinking, well, I'm nervous, what if I can't get students? What if I don't get traction? Or what if I just get one person? Give it a full month before you cancel a section or before you give up, because you will see people slowly trickle in. And that's exactly what happened to me. Starts off with one, then I see another person, and then another person. And with other people, they've had traction almost right away. But I like giving the realistic, point of view, that I'm not like an anomaly where it's like, ooh, this class is super exciting. But you can create that. I don't teach like tech classes or gaming classes. I know those are really popular and people fill those up really quickly. But I know writing classes also fill up quickly, so it's not necessarily just games that fill up. You can do book clubs and all different types of things. But I'll do another class talking about what are popular classes at Outschool. For now, we're just going to leave it here, recapping that you want to give it time to gain traction. You want to set your price that's fair, so you're not cutting yourself off, but you're also trying to market yourself and slowly grow. You'll increase your price over time, and then try to be patient by getting students little by little, and then you'll increase your price from there.
As I'm sitting here editing this video, I'm looking at how much I've grown in just a matter of a few weeks. So it's now January 27th, and I recorded this early January. I think I said something like January 5th. And my prices have gone up already. I did increase my price per student to $9 now per 25-minute class, and before it was $7 per 25-minute class. The reason that I increased my price is because I was getting traction, and now I have a lot more classes with 7, 8, 9 students. All my classes are starting to fill. I'm booking out classes further in advance now, and I'm just seeing that traction grow. So let me give you a look on my PayPal so you can see how much I've earned little by little at Outschool over time, so you can get a realistic idea of what it looks like to earn money on Outschool. So let's take a look.
All the way back to July, when I first had that advanced Spanish class, I was getting 26 per class, and that was, I think I actually did $9 per student for that class. I was kind of surprised at the payment. I don't know if they gave me extra or what, because it just didn't make sense to me. Then I did recruit some people, so that's a recruitment payment. I am not 100% sure what the $490 is for, because that was so, for November 15th, $490. So there must have just been one kid in a class for $7. So that's why you really, really want to give it time. Don't be disappointed, because if you look at that, you're going to be like, oh, I'm not making any money. But then you can see it slowly grows. So November 15th, $13. So there must have been 2 students or 3 students in the class. And then I got several more students. Then you can see there's a little fluctuation here at the end of November. I opened another section. That's what it was. So I had a Thursday section, or I had a Thursday and a Friday section. So these ones were probably the Friday section. These ones were the Thursday section, and then I had added on the Friday section where it's $9.80. Okay, so let's keep going, because these are about the same for a couple months here. Everything is the same up until January 9th, which is right after I filmed this video originally. Now I'm updating this on January 27th. So here you can see some traction, and you're going to see fluctuation again, because I have a class that's more established, more and more students are joining, and then I'm opening up new sections. So every time you open up a new section, it's going to be in the beginning, there's going to be one kid. but you gotta give it several weeks, if not a month, month and a half, to get this pay. And don't forget, $34.30 is for a 25-minute class. So that is over 60 an hour. We're looking at 68 an hour. Okay, here, $42. We're looking at 84 an hour for one class. All right? So my prices just keep going up and up as we continue to see. And then here we have a really nice payment of $86, but keep in mind that that's 3 days a week for that one class. That's my super Spanish class. But there you go. That's a realistic view of Outschool. My average for this past week, the January 24th and 25th week, I was making 53 an hour on average. So when you combine all of those classes, that's the average. And the lowest class was 14 for a 25-minute class. So that's 28 an hour, which is still not bad, you guys. It's better than VIPKID and other online ESL schools that are out there. And you get to set your price, you get to set the time, you get to choose when you teach, what you teach, all of that. All right, so there's your realistic pay at Outschool. All right, so I will see you in the next video. Have a good one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.